Hello friends, New Brunswick province of Canada is organizing one of the biggest job fair. I'm going to cover 7 main topics in this video and I'm going to cover 70 New Brunswick employers. If you are new to Canada, if you're a newcomer here, if you're outside Canada and you want to come to Canada, you're looking for a job, you're a student, you're a work permit or you're outside Canada, this is a chance for you. Once you move to Canada, then next 1 to 2 years you can convert it to a PR. But the main thing is to move in Canada. These are the 7 topics I'm going to cover. So we are going to cover about this job fair. So watch complete video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay. We are going to talk about dates, how to apply, what is the link to join. It's a virtual job fair. So wherever you are sitting, आप जहाँ भी बैठे हो, India, Pakistan, within Canada, outside Canada, wherever you are, you can apply for this virtual job fair and you can join the interview. Next we are going to talk about difference between this virtual job fair and the critical worker pilot program. So मैंने इसके ऊपर बात की हुई है अपने videos में. If you watch my channel, make sure you subscribe to it. And if you see my videos on New Brunswick, so I've covered in details about this. These two videos basically, part 1 and part 2, about the fastest way to move to Canada through New Brunswick. Okay. Next we are going to talk about who can apply to which program. Out इन दोनों में से 2 प्रोग्राम्स हैं. एक तो वर्चुअल जॉब फेयर होने जा रहा है एंड द सेकंड इज क्रिटिकल वर्कर प्रोग्राम. हु कैन अप्लाई टू विच प्रोग्राम? वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट हाउ यू कैन फाइंड योर नॉक. We are going to talk about employment counseling and then we are going to talk about 70 New Brunswick companies. If you're in any of these fields, I'm going to discuss 10 companies in each sector. Okay, so let's get started. So make sure friends you subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of wealth of information on the channel, so please make sure you subscribe, you watch the complete videos and get all the information. All right, so we'll get started. This is a link to apply. So this is a link. You need to go to virtualnb.ca. यहाँ पे जाके आपको सारे जॉब फेयर की डिटेल्स मिल जाएंगी यहाँ पे. So let's see. Virtual NB hosts free online job fair for New Brunswick residents and people who are interested to work in the province. Now if we see first virtual job fair, 26th April को first event हो रहा है. ये event is basically for the people who are in the manufacturing, forestry and construction trades. अगर आप इन sectors में हो तो ये job fair आपके लिए है. Okay, 26th April को. Next is इसका registration का link अभी हम देखेंगे. We'll follow the link together. Job fair is going to happen on May 10th, 2023 for hospitality, retail and food services. Next is basically about the contact center or call centers. इनका जो job fair is going to happen on June 14th, 2023. Registration is not open yet. It will open in May 2023. Okay, so when the registration opens, you will be able to click on this. Right now I am clicking and it's not opening for me. Okay, so basically what you need to do is, so let's see the first one. If you see manufacturing, forestry, construction trades, so I need to click on this link. Similar kind of link होगा बाकी सबके लिए भी, but it's good to know. So यहाँ पे आपको ये सारी mandatory fields भरनी है and you need to fill up the job seeker question. Okay, if you're a job seeker, the second part is for employer. So let's see. So you need to fill up. So this is mandatory field. Now then it is for people who are Canadian citizen, permanent residents of Canada, anyone else who has current work permit that allows them to legally work in Canada or has been pre-selected to attend by ONB immigration. ONB immigration, which is Opportunities New Brunswick Immigration. अगर आप दुबई के किसी इवेंट में और या किसी भी इंटरनेशनल इवेंट में आपने पार्टिसिपेट किया होगा, वहाँ पे आपको उन्होंने ऑफर दिया है या यू हैव बीन इन कॉन्टैक्ट विद द Opportunities New Brunswick पीपल और उन्होंने आपको ऑलरेडी इन्वाइट किया हुआ है आने के लिए, then this is for you. So before I fill up this form, I want to show you some information on this ONB immigration. So if you see ONB immigration, here you have inquiries की lines दिख जाएंगी जहाँ पे आप contact कर सकते हो. उनका mailing address basically main is in Fredericton, New Brunswick. This is where they have, and these are the business hours. अगर आप local region को देखो तो they are located everywhere in Fredericton, Bathurst, Moncton, St. John and Edmundston. Okay. So coming back to the form, you need to fill up this information. So यहाँ पे आप अपना email address भर दोगे. For example, अभी मैं यहाँ भर रहा हूँ test1@gmail.com. ठीक है, ये मैं अपना इन्फॉर्मेशन भर रहा हूँ. आई वांट टू सबमिट द इन्फॉर्मेशन फॉर अ जॉब फेयर. आई वांट टू पार्टिसिपेट. पहला नाम मैंने भरा अपना टेस्ट लास्ट नेम. यहाँ पे आप अपना नाम भरोगे. ठीक है, ये फील्ड इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. सो इफ यू वांट टू स्किप और इफ यू आर वर्किंग ऑलरेडी इन सम कंपनी, यू कैन फिल अप दिस इन्फॉर्मेशन. ओके, एड्रेस आप अपना भरोगे 1 2 3 4 जो भी आपका एड्रेस है. टेस्ट प्लेस, सिटी फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू लिव इन न्यू दिल्ली, कंट्री इज इंडिया, state is Delhi, postal code is for example 11001. Now you need to fill up this information. Are you a job seeker or an employer? So you fill up job seeker. Are you currently living in Canada? If yes, then you need to fill up yes. If no, then you need to fill up no. Are you legally allowed to work in Canada? Yes or no. So if you already have a student visa or if you have a work permit, then you need to select yes. If you don't, then you need to select no. So what is your residency status in Canada? So if your residency status is any of the above, permanent resident, Canada citizen, international student, work permit, you need to select that, okay? Or you have been selected by province of New Brunswick. What province do you reside in? So for example, you reside in Ontario. What type of work you're interested in? So किस type का work आपका है? Basically you will fill up this information. Are you currently in school full time? अगर आप school में हो, then you will fill up this information. अगर नहीं, then it's okay. Okay, what is the desired job title? This is not a mandatory field, so you can skip if you want, but if you want to fill, you can fill say carpenter or electrician, whatever applies to you. So once you fill up this information, you need to select yes and you need to click on submit. Once you click on submit, see I got the link. So please use the login link below on the date of event, April 26, 2023. So this is the link where I need to join on April 26th. I'll get an email with all the information, and the event is from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. So this is when the event is. This is for manufacturing, forestry and construction trades virtual job fair. Now, apart from manufacturing, forestry and construction trades, other events that are going to happen for hospitality, retail, food services, for which registration is now open. अगर मेरा job hospitality, retail या food services में है, I'll click on this and just fill the same information जो मैंने अभी आपको दिखाया. आपको जॉब सीकर इन्फॉर्मेशन फिलअप करनी है एंड यहाँ पे सबमिट बटन क्लिक करना है एंड यू विल गेट अ लिंक. यू विल ऑल्सो गेट एन ईमेल विद द लिंक. ओके, आई कम बैक हियर एंड द लास्ट वन इज कॉन्टैक्ट सेंटर. ये जो इवेंट है, द रजिस्ट्रेशन इज स्टिल नॉट ओपन येट. इट विल ओपन नेक्स्ट मंथ. So friends, this is a very good opportunity for you to move to New Brunswick. Next point that we are going to discuss is about difference between the virtual job fair and critical worker pilot program. So इसमें मैंने अभी आपको just दिखाया. It is basically an event. If you are a Canadian citizen, permanent residence or have a valid work visa, अगर आपका है, then you can apply or you have been invited by New Brunswick. Okay. So जैसा कि मैंने अभी आपको दिखाया, opportunities New Brunswick. These are the people who basically invite you to apply for permanent residence. So if you have already been invited, then you can apply here. और the other program is New Brunswick Critical Worker Pilot Program. इसके बारे में मैंने ऑलरेडी वीडियो बना रखी है. I just showed you this on my profile. So ये आप वीडियो ज़रूर देखना न्यू ब्रंसविक के ऊपर, क्रिटिकल वर्कर पायलट प्रोग्राम के ऊपर. इसमें भी आपको इफ यू आर आउटसाइड कैनेडा यू कैन अप्लाई हियर. नो प्रूफ ऑफ फंड्स, नो आइड्स, नो ईसीए, नो एज लिमिट. यू कैन अप्लाई डायरेक्टली हियर. ऑल द बेनिफिट्स आर गोइंग टू बी प्रोवाइडेड बाय एम्प्लॉयर. ये सारा मैंने कवर कर रखा है इसमें. सो न्यू ब्रंसविक क्रिटिकल वर्कर पायलट प्रोग्राम में देयर आर 6 एम्प्लॉयर्स हु आर गोइंग टू हायर एंड दिस इज द एम्प्लॉयर लिस्ट. आई मीन डिफरेंस बिटवीन द वर्चुअल जॉब फेयर, this is for the people who have been invited by the New Brunswick province or who are in Canada, and critical worker pilot program is for the people who are outside Canada. Okay, now this is, I already discussed about who can apply to which program. Okay, now next thing before I go to the companies, how to find your knock. So whatever job profile you are in, you need to make sure that you know what knock you are in, because mainly knock 0, 1, 2, 3 ये लोग ज़्यादा प्रेफरेंस देते हैं. If you are in those tiers, then you can apply directly. So if you see tier 0, so management occupations आते हैं. If you are in these fields, if you are in tier 1, financial advisor and software engineer. If you are in tier 3, if you are in tier 2, then computer network, web technician, medical lab technologist. Tier 3, then इसमें bakers आते हैं, dental assistants आते हैं. So make sure you upgrade your knowledge if you want to come to Canada in the future. If you are still studying, if you are still learning, then make sure you are trained in one of the top tiers ताकि आपका Canada move करना आसान हो जाए. So if you want to find which knock you are in, what you need to do is you need to type in what do you do. So for example, you are a cook, right? So you are tier 3. Okay. Now if you are in software engineering, you are in tier 1. If you are a teacher, okay, you are in tier 1. So it depends. Secondary school teacher in tier 1, kindergarten is in tier 1, elementary or secondary school teachers, assistants are in tier 3. So this is how you will find. If you are a carpenter, you are in tier 2. Okay. If you are say electrician, so electrician की बहुत सारे अलग अलग fields हैं, so you are in tier 1 or tier 2, whatever applies to you. Okay, so this is how you need to find your knock. Okay, now next thing that we are going to cover is basically employment counseling. This is a very important part. So employment counseling में आपको क्या करना है? Basically these are the New Brunswick counselors, employment counselors. So if you need any information about counseling about your employment, your studies, then you need to contact either one of these जहाँ भी आप apply करना चाहते हो. For example, you are in Fredericton, you want to apply to Miramichi, you want to apply to St. John. So this is the email ID where you need to contact. for any kind of employment counseling. Okay. Thing is about top 80 New Brunswick companies. I've added 10 more companies for the trades, which are basically a part of the biggest job fair. So these are not the exact companies that will come in the biggest job fair, but you should know what are the top 10 companies in each sector: manufacturing, forestry, construction, trades, hospitality, food sector, retail and contact center in New Brunswick. So I've decided कि मैं इसको separate video में लगा देता हूँ. So I'm putting a separate video right now together, and I'm putting a link in the description below for the top 80 companies of New Brunswick in these sectors. So once you have watched this video, see the description for the link for these top 80 companies that I'm going to discuss. It's really very exciting to know about all these companies. So do watch, and please friends, make sure you like and subscribe to Techie Stuff channel, because I bring forward so many new videos. So and on New Brunswick as well as on the other provinces, other areas that you will surely be benefit of. Thank you so much. Do subscribe and talk to you later.